and you're starting the position. If I allow too much space, if this guy's a good half guard player, even when he's getting his face smashed over, he'll get underneath me. I was making this mistake when I was fighting last weekend. So when I'm here, I want my hip facing down into him until I have complete control and I'm ready to walk my foot up. So I don't want to get into this position and get here and start to turn my hip like this. See how I'm already turning my hip to get the lapel and stuff? One is I'm actually relieving pressure off of his body. Two, he's going to start to dig under the bottom, under my leg here. That's fine. And because I've got no pressure in my hip, my leg is light, he'll start to move my leg that way, and he'll start to do some other stuff, and I'll have to get myself up and back up. All because I went from here to here, he was able to do that. So I've created room, and now he's got his hand under, and even with a smack, even when I've got him looking over that way, he's bringing his hip and my leg to that direction, so it's relieving pressure on his head to do that. And when he does that, I end up above him like I am now. It's bad, I gotta get back. So when you're on the top, settled down, make sure your hip is facing down. Can you dig under my leg now? No, because our hips are touching. When I get my lapel, I get anchored. Okay, I don't shift my hip until I'm ready to pull up on his leg. So I've got good pressure. I can open my feet. Now I can start to shift my hip, and I pull his hip up. Can you dig in now? He can't get his hand in there because I've actually pulled his hip into the space that I left. If I just sit, he's able to wiggle his hand in there. If I pull up on the knee and actually pull him into that space, now I've put my hip against his ribs, I can push down, and I can start the rest of the pass. When I'm in this position, and I go and lift and put my knee in, some people, you're not going to be able to take their knees and separate their knees like that. Some people you will be able to. You'll be able to roll their hip a little bit and open their knees like a clamshell. If you can't just pull and open his knee up like this, the next goal is to take his knees and do this with them. Okay? So I'm not going to try to lift and pull away and open up if he's too strong. I'll try it at first, but if it doesn't work, my bottom leg is pushing down on that knee. My hand is pulling up like a shrug, like a row, rather than like, like a big shoulder pull. I'm pulling like a shrug, a row, sorry, and that separates his knees enough for my foot to come out. Okay, so I don't need to open like a clamshell. If he's really tight and he's squeezing, I just need that little bit of space, and now my foot can slide out. And watch your base. Did you see I'm here? My head's here the whole time. It never moves. So even when I come here, my head stays. I don't do this. Okay, because I've released too much pressure. Okay, he'll blow up, he'll blast up into me. All right, so do it once more, twice more, and then we'll do the next one.